Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I'm sorry I was absent. I've been posting videos every day pretty consistently for a little while. I had to go for training for work. I started working at Supercut, so I had to go for training for 4 days. So I just got back last night. So I thought I would film this video. My hair's air dried. It's doing whatever it's doing. I don't have any makeup on, but we're just gonna overlook that. So we're going to be doing the Glam box. So if that sounds interesting, if you want to know kind of what that's about, then stick around. Please take a moment, hit that subscribe button down below before we get started. Become part of my little YouTube family. I do a lot of unboxings, makeup tutorials, movie reviews, horror movie stuff, all kinds of things. So yeah, hit that subscribe button. We're just going to get into it. I did break one of my no-buy rules getting this subscription box. I did have a coupon code, so I got 10 or 15% off. I think this is normally $25 like BoxyCharm, not necessarily BoxyCharm, but the Ipsy Glam Plus. So it's around the same price point. I will find out exactly how much it is and leave it down below because like I said, I had a coupon code, so I didn't pay full price for this box, but I will link that down below. It came... I'll show you the back so you don't necessarily need my address. It came in this, and then in that was this poor box that's seen better days, and then everything inside was wrapped in bubble wrap. Now I do kind of feel like they should probably go to a thicker cardboard box because this really isn't doing a whole lot. And you see it's supposed to look like a purse, but you can see this poor thing, and it's so thin that this is really not protecting a whole lot. So I think they should, if they're going to do some sort of a box, they really need to think about maybe doing a thicker something. But that's just my opinion. But let's get into the products. You are guaranteed to get 5 things, and it's supposed to be $100, $150 value like most beauty subscription boxes. So yeah, I'll show you everything, and I'll show you the one item. There's an item in particular is the reason I signed up for this month. And then I'm going to give them one more chance next month. And then if I don't like it, we'll cancel it. But so yeah, the first thing is this set of 4 brushes. I don't even know. I have all of the packaging. They were in this, and then in this was this plastic, but it just says affordable top brands quality. Like there is some sort of a brand on there, a stamp of some sort. I don't know. This has Chinese on it, this little carbon packet. So I'm assuming these are, or Japanese. I'm assuming it's Chinese, but so here's the brushes. I couldn't tell you the brand. They're soft, they're synthetic. I mean, you can see I've used these 3. They're fine. They're a little bit, they're not hard bristles, but they're a little firmer than some of my Morphe ones. And so anytime I get new brushes, there's always a little bit of a learning curve, but they're fine. And I do like this little one for under the lower lash line, but yeah, they're not bad. I'm going to keep using them. Like I said, I always have a little bit of, because obviously they're not going to perform like my other brushes. Like no brush performs like another one. I don't think, even when they're the same brand. So there's always a little bit of a learning curve, but I don't hate them. I don't dislike them. I think they're fine. So I had to fish them out of my brush holder. So that's the first item. The second item was a lipstick, and it came in, this is the box. And here's the tube. We were supposed to be able to customize this item. You were supposed to go on Instagram and put your full name and then the shade. There was a choice between a red or a pink. Well, I did that, but I did not. Ooh, and I just messed up the tip on that. I didn't get the one that I had picked. I had picked the pink one. I mean, it's not a really fall pink shade. I just messed the tip up. It's not the easiest thing to pop out of here. You put it in here and then you just pull, and I don't know. I mean, the lipstick is still fine. I just kind of cut the little tip off, but I ended up with the red. I had picked the pink just because I thought the pink would be more of a wearable shade for me. I don't wear reds a lot. This is more of a fall color. I haven't swatched it. There's a little bit of like a synthetic chocolate smell. I haven't even swatched it, so that's what that looks like. So yeah, this isn't a bad color. It's definitely more of a fall color than the pink one. It's just not what I picked. But I don't think having people go on Instagram and then having to figure that all out is probably a foolproof means to do it. So I wasn't all that surprised that I didn't get the color that I picked. And I am a new subscriber, so there's that. The next thing we got was from Medusa's Makeup. This is their Witch Lash Mascara in Twilight. I do have a similar, I'm not going to open this one because I'm saving it. I do have a similar shade to this. I have some Medusa's Makeup mascaras. Is this my other blue one? Here it is. This is electric blue, so the shade of blue is going to be, but this is what Medusa's Makeup's mascaras look like. I already have this tube open. I need to put some saline in here. I will say that their mascara is drier, so it is going to dry out on you, but if you put a couple drops of saline in there, it'll bring it back. But I've seen unboxings, it's basically the same shade. So I'm trying to use this up. I'm going to try and bring this back to life before I open this one. But that was the next item. So we're up to 3, and then we got 2 eyeshadow palettes. The first one we got, here's the little outer packaging. It's from J-Cat Beauty, which I haven't used anything from them. Kathleen Lights, if you know who she is, she raves about their eyeliner. I can't get it open. I've got my tweezers here. There we go. It's very pretty. Again, yeah, here's I saved the box. So it's got the shades on the back, but I haven't tried it. I took it with me to training. Like that little whatever that is was already in there. It doesn't look like it's swatched. It looks like it might just be a defect, but so there's that. Definitely a fall palette. I'm excited to try it. I started having really bad allergies when I was up in Tucson, and I didn't wear any eye makeup for 2 days, and then the last day I didn't wear any makeup at all because my eye was like itching and burning and running, and I really haven't experienced that, so I didn't get to this yet, but it seems nice. I mean, we probably could swatch it while we're here if I can get it back open. I need to make sure I keep track of these. I lost a pair of my tweezers, not that anybody cares. When I get in a hurry, I've had a tendency to like stick things in the wrong drawer, so it's somewhere. So this is my only set of tweezers at the moment. My other ones have been missing for like 2 weeks. So here's this mustard shade. We'll do the orange right next to it. So there's the 2 lighter mattes. Let's do 2 shimmers because it looks like this top row and this bottom row are mattes, and then you've got the 6 shimmers in the middle, which I'm not really mad at. The way those mattes are, or the shimmers are very soft. Like that's a little bit crumbly. And there's the copper. So let's see what we're working with here. That was the mustard. Let me see if I can build it up. Those 2 shades seem very light. Now with the primer, the hope is that you can build them, because this is technically a drugstore brand, so I'm not expecting, and those are lighter shades. So there's the yellow, the orange. I had to go in like that's 3 times each on those top ones, and then those bottom 2 are very pigmented. So it does look like you can build them, but you are going to have to build them. But that, like I said, I'm not surprised by that because this is a drugstore brand. So you definitely, like typically you don't have the pow with the drugstore mattes that you do with the higher end. So, but in those shimmers, but there is some staining, which isn't necessarily a bad thing because then you are going to have, hopefully the color is going to grab once you do build it up and it's not just going to dust away. So the very last item is this Alondra Desi. This was a collab with Glam Lights. She's a YouTuber. I don't know who she is. Here's the carton, and there's a picture of her. Glam Lights, if you've been on Instagram, they did the pizza palette, the taco palette, the paint palette, eyeshadow palette. They've been doing the food palettes, the burger palette. So this is them. This is why I signed up, because I've been curious about the brand, but like the burger palette's like $40 or $45 and it's big, like it's this gigantic thing. And I don't really want to spend that much for it, you know, because I don't know. I've read mixed reviews on the formula is good, it's not good. Some people love it, some people don't. So I don't really want to spend that much and then not have it work out. Here's the palette. I will say this shade came broken. It was cracked down the middle. Like it wasn't completely shattered, but it was cracked all the way down the middle. And then this white one was broken. So these shimmers are very soft. And some of that I think is formula and the packaging. Like these weren't in a heavy, thick cardboard box. They were in bubble wrap, but that cardboard and that plastic that you saw that they were shipped in is really thin. So that's why I think that they maybe could do a little bit thicker packaging, because you are more likely to have things break with not thick packaging. But they're pigmented. I wore this palette up when I went up for training. There's the pink. Yeah, I had to repress this pink one because it was, like I said, it was cracked all the way down the middle. So there's those three, and they are pigmented. Let's see where we can go here. So you can see the difference just with those, and I can swatch. Let's do, I got one finger left. Let's do this yellow. You could see the difference between this and that mustard shade we just did. So a little higher end compared to drugstore, but these are definitely pigmented. They, the shimmers apply. The shimmers, especially that pink one that cracked on me, is very flaky, very crumbly. I put concealer down because you're definitely going to want some of these shimmers. They don't all seem like that, but definitely this one and this one, by the way it looks, you're going to want something slightly sticky to tack it down. Like so I put concealer down and then went in, and you can see there's some staining, which again, staining isn't always a bad thing, because then it means you've got some pigment that's going to grab and hopefully not dust away to nothing, because nobody wants their eyeshadow to dust away to nothing. So I paid with shipping a little over, I think it was $20, like just a little over 20, 21 and some change, because I wanted to try this. And that was cheaper at that price than if I had gone on Glamlight's website and bought this, because I think this retails for 27 or 32 or something like that. So I got this at a discount and then got these other things, so it was worth it for me for this box. Now we'll see next month paying full price if it's worth it. There's supposed to be at least one palette next month. So like I said, this box was worth it for me for the price. But yeah, we'll see next month. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this subscription. So we got this palette, this little palette, the mascara, the brushes, and the lipstick for 20 bucks basically. So definitely got my money's worth, I feel like, just with that one palette, and the other items are good. So yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this subscription. Did you think it was worth it? And then yeah, we'll see how next month goes. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah, stick around. That way you can come back and watch some more videos. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Again, I'm sorry for my absence. I'm glad to be back. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll hopefully see you in my next video. Bye, guys.